Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. This is your boy James with the Table Talk, and we also have Jasmine with us this morning. Hey, Jazz.
Hey, good morning.
Today is the last day, everybody, for the critical race theory and our takeaway. Jasmine and myself, we've been talking about for the last 2 days about the critical race theory, what it means to us in our church. So, without further ado, I'd like to welcome all three services that are live right now. That's Riverside FM, YouTube, and Facebook. All right, Jazz, are you ready for this morning, girl?
Yes, I am. I'm ready to talk about it.
All right. Well, Jazz, this week I led two of the shows. So I want to ask you this morning if you would like to lead this morning's show.
Okay, so basically, we've been talking about the critical race theory and our views on it, and other people all around the world views on it. And it's something that we need to talk about. It's nothing that needs to be pushed under the rug. But what really stuck out to me was the critical race theory in music. And there's a lot with that. So
Right.
I'm going to get right into it.
All right. Go ahead, Jazz.
There was a summary, a little writing from this person named Rachel E. Sullivan from the University of Connecticut, and it's called Rap and Race. It's got a nice beat, but what's about the message? So basically, in the article, they're talking about race and rap roots. So let's get into it. Rap music emerged in the mid 1970s in New York City. Since that period, it has grown from a New York phenomenon to a mainstay of popular music in the United States and around the world. McGregor, 1998, most of the research on rap music explores its history and development as a social movement and analyzes the content of lyric. Although these studies have contributed to our understanding of hip hop, they are more focused on music artists and less on rap fans. Thus, this article marks a departure.
Man. Okay. So Jazz, doing your research on this music part, where do you see critical race theory being used within some of the artists right now that, say, for instance, are popular, without saying names?
It's been going on for years. So basically, today I've been seeing that most artists that that raps about violence and all those things, they promote them. And they promote them because they want them to push that word out to the youth of the African American community so that we can keep the crime rates up and they can have the prisons filled.
So basically, what you're saying is the storytelling that's going on in the music is part of the, I guess, oppression for the community as well. Still,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
And I mean, and you and I had a personal conversation about this on yesterday, and I do think that there is. Not all artists, but a lot of them still do. You still are pushing that slave mentality type, bro. I'm gonna stuckle a job for you, master. Just give me a couple of your pennies. And
Yes. And I also reviewed that a lot of artists, they do their music, they go from state to state doing shows, but they also don't know, if they don't read the fine print on all of their paperwork that they are signing. They're signing deals where the people are taking their half of their money. Like they're making it look good for them just for a moment. there's only a few artists that own their own masters and make their own music and they're entitled to their own music. But most of them, they have people above them that takes their music. They take their money and they're just going around doing shows, and that's how they become not so successful 10 years from now.
Right.
So they may be popping now, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here on YouTube and Facebook, we will still be here. Right now, we have to take a quick commercial break here, and it is powered by Riverside FM. And we will be coming back here at the top of the hour with myself, James of the Table Talk, and Jasmine. We will be right back after these messages on RS website. And now, Jazz.
Yeah.
Even though it is hitting the industry, do you think that there could be those in the industry that's trying to actually fight against that right now as we speak and are not on that same side with them?
Say it one more time.
The industry that's not a part of, you're saying, the critical race theory, the ones that are opposed to it versus the ones that are opposed to it. Do you think that there are some inline infighting with some artists? Because I know there has to be artists out there that own total control.
Yes, I do agree. I agree that they are probably, trying to inform them. But some people that's in the industry have informed us that some people in the industry aren't so nice. Like, they put on this front and they don't want to see other people win. So,
Right.
and
Right.
there have been a lot of artists that have died, and there's been a whole bunch of tragedy in the hip hop industry with the music and everything.
Yeah. And it continues to happen. And that's why, these sound bites, Jazz, I want to play at least 2 minutes of this. Everybody, we got these sound bites, and I've been listening to them. And these sound bites, they got some stuff. So here they are. Listen to them. Here on the Table Talk with conservatives need to wake up that this is an existential threat to the United States. After so many decades, centuries actually, since the amalgamation, we have tons of inequality that's enduring. All right, wow. Even right there, that one right there, it got me. And then the third Jazz, it was almost like a shout out to the music part that you were talking about.
Right.
We'll do anything, that is asked of us, regardless of where it's coming from. That's crazy, And then even with the young lady at the end, since the emancipation, we are still having the same crap going on. Those of you guys on Riverside, .fm, I didn't forget about you. Thanks for joining us back. But we were already in conversation. We were listening to some of the clips from the critical race theory that we had obtained. Go ahead, Jazz. Back to you.
Yes. So also it goes back to the radical criticism, critical race theory, and pre-writing analyst questions, as it's been a study for a while now. It's a lot of themes consisted of it's consistent for Black nationalism. There, it's repetitive. It's very bad.
Yeah.
It's just strange to me how someone would want to control someone's life and glorify all of this negative stuff just to put them in a hole to get them paid. And it's pretty much like slavery back in the day. It's just you're not being whipped and all of that stuff. So
Right. But then, you know, Jess, and it goes back to earlier on in this week when I was asking the question, is critical race theory a way of understanding American racism and how it has shaped the public policy or the divisive discourse that pits people of color against the white people? You know, and the liberals and the conservatives, they've been fighting about this, and they've been in deep, sharp disagreement about this for a long time. You know, and this topic has exploded the arena this spring, especially in the K-12. When numerous state legislators, they were debating this bill, you know, seeking to ban it, you know, and we've seen it on TV. Rick Santos, all of them people, you know what I'm saying? And the truth is, it divides everybody. Those who are black and brown who don't know, it divides them against the ones that who knows, you know, and it's bad. This thing is sad, and like you said, the first day, you know, you don't even see the parents at the meetings. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what the hell is going on, Black America?
yeah,
I don't know, Jazz. I mean, like, I don't know if it's just that they're sleeping or what the hell is going on. You know, I got this piece of information that I had pulled up yesterday, and on there it said, you know, the event that last decade had increased public awareness about things like housing segregation, the impact of criminal justice policies in the 90s, and that legacy of enslavement of Black Americans. It much less is the consensus on what the government role should be in writing these past rules. You know, add the children's schools into the mix of the debate, and it especially becomes volatile, very volatile. You know, and I'm sorry, you know, but I'm not sorry. You know, African American parents, you need to get involved in the education of your children because the history that you know it to be, partially because it was watered down when we got it, is dwindling. We'll be right back here on Riverside.fm. Powered by Riverside FM. This is being Jazz on the Tip Talk with James. Okay, we can continue our conversation with YouTube and Facebook. Folks, I urge you, those of you out there that are watching it live or pre-recorded, I want you guys to send us questions. My email is here at James Fed Senior Vivid Horizons on YouTube. On Facebook, drop me a line and I can forward it on to Jasmine. Jasmine will also give you her information, and it will be listed on YouTube where you can email her at, and it will be listed on Riverside.fm and RSS.com where you can contact us. We would like you guys to get in on this conversation. This is not something that will just end today, but it will continue on. We're not finished with the conversation. I just have to take a moment break for all three services. It is needed because this is James Mills. All right, this is James and Jazz on Riverside.fm, RSS.com, YouTube, and Facebook Live. Coming back at you, people. After that. Is that my own?